Hello everybody. So we will see questions from automobile engineering for AMVI for your TS Telangana Public Service Commission, friends. So in this video we will see question from automobile engineering. They will be useful for your AMVI. Full form of LMV, light motor vehicle.
மறக்க முடியாத ஸ்டன்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க.
Light motor vehicle.
அவங்களோட அசாத்திய ஸ்ட்ரென்த் மூலமா நம்மள அண்ணாந்து பார்க்க வச்சிருக்காங்க.
Vehicle without body is known as chassis. First motor car race was held in. This is 1895. This assumes importance in the view of the motor car races are being conducted in Hyderabad. Generally, motor vehicle is
The Daredevils.
it's a right-hand drive. In India, it is right-hand drive. In US and other foreign countries, it is left-hand drive, friends. The first motor car appeared in India, which year? 1898.
Braking action.
Car engines are usually 4-cylinder inline engine type. There must be minimum 4 cylinders and inline. They have to be inline engines, neither radial or nor any other arrangement. Which of the following is not an automobile?
எவ்வளோ டேஞ்சரஸான
Aeroplane is not an
அசால்ட்டா
automobile.
ரிங்குக்குள்ள லைவா
Motorcycle,
பண்றவங்க
passenger car,
இந்த WWE
trucks
சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்.
are automobiles. A commercial vehicle has 2 steered axles and 2 driving axles. This is called which model? 8x4. 8x4. The central part of the axial beam is offset downwards. Why? What is the reason? To clear the engine sum and lower vehicle center of gravity. What will happen, friends? If it is very high center of gravity, there is a problem of toppling. Electronic fuel injection system is used in engine of which of these following vehicles? All of these. These are the vehicle models. Clister, Delta, Audi 100 SE, Volvo 740, GLE, etc.
உங்களோட எல்லை இல்ல அவங்களே.
The purpose of piston rings. Why? What they control? All of these, they will control combustion pressure, cylinder wall lubrication and oil consumption also. The example of hatchback. So, which type of vehicle belongs to the vehicle type or model hatchback? This is Hyundai i10. Others no. Ford Fusion, Volvo 660, S60, Volkswagen Vento, no. Catalytic converter for controlling exhaust emission is used in the engines of which engines? All of these. All of these. Volkswagen Caddy, Mercedes-Benz, Audi 100 SE, all of these. Whirling of the propeller shaft is mainly due to lack of balance and excessive length of the propeller shaft. If the length is too much, too long, this problem is going to come. And whirling is very dangerous, friends. So it is going to, your vehicle shaft will vibrate violently. And the speeds, whirling speeds are also known as the critical speeds. In a vehicle with a dual rear axle, the wheelbase is measured from the, what is wheelbase and wheel track. The rear of cab to farthest rear vehicle axis. Damper in automobile is used to what? Dampers. Dissipate the energy. Dissipate the energy. Vibration damping also, friends. There is a viscous liquid which will be reduce the amplitude of the vibrations in the successive cycles. The bucket seat can seat how many persons? 1 person only. Bucket seats. The tool employed to measure the shaft runout is the micrometers are used for measuring the shaft runout. Feeler gauges are used to measure the clearance between cylinder walls and piston. For example, there is a small gap between the cylinder wall and the piston on the outward stroke. So it's called cylinder volume, and cylinder volume plus the stroke volume is going to, clearance volume. That's called clearance volume, and the clearance volume plus the stroke volume, that is the volume between the TDC and BDC, top dead center and BDC, is going to give the sum of these two volumes, VC and VS, V clearance and clearance volume, and stroke volume. They are going to give the total volume is going to give the cylinder volume. Best spanner for automobile work is the, this is a good question, friends. Socket type spanners are normally used. They come under the automobile vehicle maintenance, servicing and maintenance. The most popular drive at the drive axle for the passenger car is this is a hypoid drive, hypoid gears, right? Neither the bevel gears nor bevel straight spiral bevel gears nor worm gear drives, but hypoid drives. Most commonly used power plant on automobile is, this is IC engine. It is also called engine of an automobile, is also called the power plant. In the first sentence, you will find in the automobile engineering volume 1, volume 2 by pre-parsing, which you must necessarily read to crack the AMVI examination, friends. So I made a video for preparing for automobile engineering, different books for that. I made a video for DSPSC and APPS also. Please watch my video, so you will have the complete idea of which book to refer for these examinations. Which is the Indian manufacturer of trucks? All of them. We know that, right? Ashok Leyland, Hindustan Motors, Premier Automobiles, Premier Padmini cars were there in the good olden days, 90s. They were very famous, still 90s. Okay, friends. Our earlier generation heroes and heroines used to drive in Premier Padmini cars. The camshaft controls, it's a good question, friends. Camshaft controls, all of them. Valve opening, valve closing, valve timing. There is a separate diagram called valve timing diagram, which is going to give the crank angle. Okay, how many degrees of the crank angle? This particular valve, inlet valve is open or closed, exhaust valve is open or closed, etc. For various strokes, suction, power, compression, and exhaust strokes, also known as power stroke. Expansion stroke is also known as power stroke. Cornering force divided by slip angle is called, this is a cornering power. Once again, a crucial question, friends. On the front end of a crankshaft is mounted, what is mounted? Which is mounted? All of these. Timing gear, vibration damper, fan pulley, all these are mounted on the front end of the crankshaft. The lid that covers the engine top in a car and situated at the front is called, which one? This is called bonnet. We use it in our daily life also, friends, in especially buses, RTC buses. We see that it is covered, engine is covered with a bonnet, that box like structure. Okay, so which transmission component provides smooth take-up of the drive and disengages the gear, disengages the drive? This is the clutch. Clutch is basically used for engaging and disengaging the engine shaft and other shaft, drive shaft, friends. Okay, so at the will of the operator, gear shaft and engine shaft. Clutch. In automobiles, GWVV refers to, it's a gross vehicle weight. Gross vehicle weight. Not gross vehicle width, not gross vehicle wheelbase, not gross vehicle wheel track. Wheelbase and wheel track are very, very important parameters, friends. Dimensions, please check them. Generally, walls are made from, once again, a good question, nickel chromium steel, in order to prevent from corrosion and hence the leakage of the gases, inlet or outlet, exhaust or inlet. The radiator core is generally made up of, this is made up of brass, neither stainless steel nor nichrome nor white metal. This was asked in earlier recruitments, friends. So in APPSC I think. The unit of brake power is kilowatts. Kilonewton is the unit for force, big unit for force. Kilopascal is the big unit for pressure, and kilonewton meter is the big unit for the work done or energy. The basic automobile structure consists of the suspension system, axles, wheels, and what is the next one? Frame. Frame is very important, on which the other structures are built. Why bumpers are used in cars? What is the main purpose? They are used for basically to reduce the impact in case of low speed collisions. Yes. Right. The ratio of main general diameter and the cylinder bore in a car engine is approximately, this is a very important question, friends. How much this should be? It should be around 0.75, 3 by 4. 3 by 4 or 0.75, this ratio. In autothermic pistons, steel inserts are used too. Once again, a good question, friends. There are various types of pistons. Please go through the different types of pistons, friends. And one question you can definitely expect, likely to come. So, what is the reason? It is basically to control the direction of expansion. Direction of expansion. What is the piston? Autothermic piston. Which company made hard moped? Seine and Bandit. The purpose of adding pigment to the paint is that why pigments are added? It gives color and filling up effect to the paint so that they can be clearly seen. In semi-floating type rear axle, the bearing is located where? This is a good question, friends. Full floating, semi-floating, etc. Type of axles or rear axles are there. So here in this type, semi-floating type of rear axle, where is the bearing located? It is located on the axle and inside axle casing. A bucket seat can accommodate how many persons? Just now we have seen only one person. Only one person. Neither two nor four nor none mentioned. The number of main bearings in a 4-cylinder car engine is usually D, 6 bearings. I think front 2 and rear 4, friends. If I am not correct, please check it, correct it. The correct order in which the 4 operations occur in 4-stroke engine: suction, compression, power and exhaust. Which of the following is the Indian manufacturer of mopeds? All of these: Enfield India, Bullets, Indian Automotives, Moped India. Earlier mopeds were there, friends, Luna, etc. They were being made. Vijay Super 150cc is a which type of vehicle it is? Is it moped or van or truck or scooter? It is basically scooter. The fluctuation of engine speed during a cycle depends upon, once again a good question, friends, it's going to depend upon the mass of the flywheel. Okay, I is equal to mk square. M is the mass of the flywheel and k is the radius of gyration, which will be in terms of the radius of the flywheel, r by 2 and r for disc type and other type. So crankshaft is a very important element here, and its mass is very important. Neither the speed, nor the mass of the crankshaft or power output. Which one of the following is not a trade name of tractor in India? Which company doesn't manufacture tractors? He is asking. Standard. Kirloskar tractors are there. Escort, HMT, but standard no tractors. The pump part that rotates and causes water circulation between the radiator and the engine is called, impeller. Thermostat is basically used for controlling the temperature. At certain temperature only, this valve is going to open and hot water will be going to the radiator. That is the purpose of a thermostat. Fan will be used to cool the water in the radiator. Stroke means piston movement from. It should be from TDC to BDC, friends. It should be from TDC to BDC, both A and B. Let us see. So because actually, friends, so after all, it is this is your, let us say, TDC and BDC portion, right? So both will give us stroke length. Yes or no? Or stroke length. It is called LS, stroke length. So either it should be from this to this or this to this. TDC to BDC and BDC to TDC. The axial shaft of a semi-floating rear axle is subjected to these types of loads, and the axles is very, very important, friends. So the axial shaft of a semi-floating rear axle is subjected to which type of loads? It is subjected to bending, torsional stresses, and end thrust, all. So it should be designed for bending moment, torque, and axial load P also. Very rarely a mechanical component is subjected to all three types of stresses: bending, torsional shear stress, and also axial tensile stress. Naval propeller shafts are also subjected to such types of stresses also, friends. And even helicopter shafts also, they are subjected to such type of stresses. Valve overlaps occurs. Exhaust and intake strokes. Exhaust and intake strokes, and they are more than 200 degrees minimum, 220, 250 around range of the around angle of the crankshaft to the angle of the crankshaft. But other strokes, they will be lesser than the 180 degrees. Normally it should be 180 degrees for each stroke, but it is less. 180 into 4, 720. That means 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. 4 strokes are there: suction, compression, exhaust, and power strokes. But inlet and exhaust strokes consume more crank angle. Okay, but so accordingly, those 2 strokes, power and what you call compression stroke, must take less than 180 degrees of the crank angle. Foreigner vehicle. Which one is a foreigner vehicle? It is a Toyota. It is from basically from Japan. Contessa, Opel Astra. No, not this. Okay, friends, in this video we have seen some good questions from automobile engineering, which will be useful for AMVI examination to be conducted in June of this month, according to the manifesto given by the new government. This examination is to be conducted in June and December this particular year. So be prepared for that. If you are willing to take up this examination seriously, I am providing online classes for these examinations. Previously also I have given for APPS and TSPSC. Number of students got benefited. If you are interested to go for online coaching for this examination, APPS or TSPSC, AMVI automobile engineering, which is of diploma standard, you can call me or mail me on the number and mail ID provided. See you all in the next video.